Hello everyone, welcome back. In this tutorial, I will show you some basic skills on using Adobe Photoshop CS6. Those basic skills include import file, add or delete, rename layers, then select a part of image. Before we start import a file or do any other things, you have to launch Adobe Photoshop. If you haven't done that, please go to the search bar and type Adobe Photoshop. Now, once you've done that, you will see a layout which is similar to mine. And to import file, there have a couple of different ways. You can simply click on File, then select Open to import file, or you can do it just by select your image, then drag into the Photoshop and drop it here. After you imported the image, you will see on the right hand side, the layer property panel, the image has been showed up, but it with a lock. So we have to unlock this layer before we do more editing with it. So we double click this layer to unlock it. And now you can rename the layer, so we can still call it a background. Then we just click OK and keep it. So once you've done that, you will see you can do more things with it. For example, change the opacity or the fill percentage as well. We will do more discussion with those two things in the later study. I've shown you how to use the selection tool to select a part of the image. If I only want to select this Peppa Pig and her purple bucket, for example. Now we have to go to the toolbar on the left-hand side. Then we select the Quick Selection tool. Then we pick the Quick Selection tool. Now you can see on the right-hand side corner of this selection tool, it has a little triangle. So you click this triangle for 1 second, then you will see more options here. Because now we only want to use the quick selection tool, so we just simple click it. Now, after you done that, you will see the settings of this quick selection tool. The brush width, it is 30 pixels. 30 pixels, that's pretty big here. If you want to select things in a more detailed manner, so you have to change the brush to a smaller size. So if we say we change it to 20, now we do a selection. Once we use the selection tool, we can see we can make the image zoom a little bit bigger, make the to help us to selecting things more easily. Control and plus key to zoom in. Now we do a selection. So because as you can see here, the brush size is too big, it is 40 pixels. So when I'm doing the selection, so it's easily to select the other part of the background image, which I don't want that happen. So in order to reduce those mistakes, we can change the brush size to a little bit smaller. So we say we change it to 20, or you can type it here to 20. Now we do the selection. Okay, now you can see those moving lines, it is becomes the border of Peppa Pig. That means this part has been selected. Now, because for his tail, leg, and arm, it is quite skinny here, so we change the brush size to a little bit smaller. Maybe we say to 4, and to make a more accurate selection. Now click, and his her tail, then her finger, arm. Okay, now all done. So next step, we want to copy this selected image. Okay, so you have to click Ctrl C on the keyboard to copy it. Then we want to paste it in a new layer. So on the right hand side corner here, the layer tool, in the layer panel, we click this little label, create a new layer, and we're naming this layer as paper. Okay, then click Enter. Now, before we only see this Peppa Pig layer, you have to click the original background layer, unvisible, make it unvisible. Okay, so now we just Ctrl V to paste Peppa Pig on this layer. Okay, as you can see, it is not a perfect selection, so you still can use Ctrl plus on the keyboard to zoom in, then use the eraser tool, or magic wanted tool, or you can use the eraser tool or background eraser tool or magic eraser tool, to remove the part which we don't need. And also for those two, you can change the opacity as well, and also change the brush. Then the brush size and different types of the brush. If you don't want to make the border looks too hard, so you probably need to do a little bit explore here. Also, you can make the image like with more professional looking by using the refine tool. So you will have to select the border, and use the refine edge tool, to change the image with more professional looking. You can use, change those values, and on the right hand side, you can see the output here. Okay, so it depends on you. And also you can do a little bit more explore with those practice on the exercise 1. So if I want to save it, I click OK. Okay, now this part done. So to remove the selection moving line, we have to click this little rectangle here, the rectangle tool, and select it, click on any of the background stage, single click. Then the quick selection outline has been removed. To delete a layer, we can simply select that layer first, and we right-click, then delete layer. This is one way to do it, or we can do it in another way. Still, you have to select this layer, then move your pointer down to the bottom of the layer panel. As you can see here, this trash bin, and click it. So then select yes, so the layer will be deleted successfully. So now you are ready to do the Photoshop exercise 01. This exercise can be downloaded from Daymap. Have fun, guys!